Well, everybody, we're late, but better late than never, I think is what they say. And so here we are to do Chainsaw Man chapter 100 and... Oh my god, is it the number, EliteAri? I didn't even realize it is the number. I don't even have the chapter up. I hate that it always goes to 74. I'm on 139. Oh my goodness. What do you think was happening in Attack on Titan at this time, EliteAri?
I have no idea. I guess a whole fandom burned to the ground out of conflict from fascism and all these meanings of freedom and I don't know, all this crazy stuff.
I think a fellow was given a speech and somebody was yawning next to them, and that was very cool.
Yeah, true.
That was a sick cut. I don't know why EliteAri just said, yeah, true. Probably hasn't even figured it out yet. He doesn't even know what I'm talking about.
No, it's about Hitch.
Shut up! Oh my goodness. I was being subtle and cool.
On.
Now it's not cool. That wasn't cool.
Yeah, sorry. Hey, I have a video out there talking about all the subtle details in chapter 139.
Oh yeah, I forget about that video all the time. Oh my god, I
have
to check what the EliteAri video is on now. Hold on, is it at 120,000? I'm about to find out. If it's not, you should be embarrassed. Hold on, everybody. Hold on, 122k. Anyway, EliteAri's famous. He's here. Chapter 137 of Chainsaw Man, A Chair's Feelings. Now, that's pretty funny.
Yep. You know why it's called A Chair's Feelings?
Because Denji pretends to be a chair.
Absolutely. Well done.
I bet there's a sick extra meaning that you and I just don't get. Fujimoto loves movies.
No, it's definitely just that.
I bet this is a reference. Remember in Fire Punch where that whole character was motivated by Star Wars? God, that's a good gag. EliteAri would have liked it if I didn't just spoil it for him.
I'll forget by the time I get to reading it, I guess.
He's never going to read it. There's snow in it, EliteAri. That's why I didn't read it for like a year.
Oh my god, I love snow, Kyle. I've lived in snow before. Can you believe it?
Yeah, he was just in Boston, but now EliteAri is grounded back in Sydney or something.
Yeah.
Probably lives in Parramatta or something, like the shitty city.
Oh my god, how did you know?
Is Parramatta in Sydney? I don't understand.
Well, Sydney's a big city, and inside you got suburbs, and Parramatta is a suburb in Sydney.
But I thought it was a different city.
Definitely not. It's like a little sub-city. I don't know. It's got like a... What is a city really, Kyle?
There's a Parramatta River, isn't there?
Yeah, there is, I think.
There's probably eels in the Parramatta River, huh?
Maybe someone who lived in Parramatta would probably know better than me.
Like you.
The
Parramatta eels are
Parramatta eels, true, yeah. That is true.
They
have the
joke.
red and they have the yellow and the blue, right? That's their
colors. Oh my god, EliteAri knows the colors of the football team of the place where he lives. Incredible. Made the grand final last year, EliteAri. They got smashed in it though.
That's crazy. That's so sad.
Yeah, they're not even
I think they gave us like checkbooks or something when we were younger. They came to our school and they visited us and they were like,
I know. Like 3 years ago, the Bulldogs went to a high school and fucked one of the students, 2 of them, and then they got banned.
That's...
The student was 18,
crazy,
so
Kyle.
both players then got unbanned, all right? Because she was 18 and in grade 12, so it's okay.
Huh, okay. I was not expecting that. All right.
Yeah, crazy. That was drama. That was like 2019, or it might have been 2020, so it might have been pre-pandemic. Little did we know. They were living life a little before they... imagine if you were at high school and one of the girls fucked 2 like famous football players. That'd be crazy. What a hero.
That would be crazy.
She probably like killed herself though, because she was probably in trouble for it or something. What do you think the teachers do? Like they can't do nothing. Do they think you send her to therapy or something because she's been fucked up?
Probably.
Anyway, anecdotes about rugby league is what the Chainsaw Man audience came here for. And chairs. And 2 of them too. Mm-hmm. Which high school girl has the balls to threesome rugby league players who were like 27? Incredible.
I don't know, Kyle.
Anyway. By Tatsumi Fujimoto, EliteAri. Heard of this fella?
Tutsuki, yes.
Tutsuki can fuck off.
Oh, I was actually, believe it or not, I've reread part of Chainsaw Man Part 2, and I noticed that Fujimoto is the brand of like a few things in the backgrounds.
What are you rereading, you fucking idiot? Huh? Behind my back?
Well, I have free time catching a plane. I'm like, what should I do? Why don't I just reread Chainsaw Man?
You should listen to every Kyle Entertainment Chainsaw Man chapter review that you were not there for.
I think I already have.
Oh my god, that's embarrassing. I can't believe you just admitted that. Translation, Amanda Haley. What do you think about this one?
I've never heard of her. She probably has a social media we could follow and probably get insights into Chainsaw Man, but we just
True.
don't.
If we were Jockey Bacon, we'd have a podcast. She'd be on it, and I guess it wasn't a
Yep.
podcast. He just made a video. Anyway, Jockey Bacon's embarrassing. Lettering, Serena Heap.
Yep, true. It's the same people every time. I always do read those names because I'm like, one day this is gonna change and it's gonna be weird. But
This
it
is
hasn't.
actually not. This is diegetic or non-diegetic. This is part of the manga. This is just a big gag. This isn't actually proper credits.
That would be awesome.
That would be crazy. All right, so this fucking sword loser here, this race bitch didn't show up, EliteAri. That's good, right?
Yeah. We don't like her. Well, we liked her, but then she died, and that was the best part about her, so we don't want her to come back.
No, I just don't like it because Miller likes her. I admit it.
Yeah, true. Yeah, we got some beef with Miller this chapter. Let's keep going.
Oh, kicks.
Quan Chi, yes.
She's another one. She wasn't in this chapter either.
I had a giant revelation, Kyle, that not really a revelation, but I am so excited for if Quan Chi comes back, then we could get a rematch with Yoshida, and they could fight, and it could be the greatest thing ever.
She's just
That was
gonna
like the
fuck him up
highlight of
again
part one.
because she's sick. Oh no, it's gonna be
No,
a
this
power
is the
scaling
third
achievement.
time, and he's gonna exactly. He's gonna be so damn.
This
quick,
ain't no
Kyle. He's gonna
shonen. We
beat her
don't
up.
care about who's stronger. Power scaling is for dorks. I should have said that more sarcastically because I was making fun of the people who usually make fun of the people. You see what I was doing there, EliteAri?
Yeah, you're kind of like Chainsaw Man Part 2, operating on a third level.
I'm pretending I'm like a berserk viewer. You know, those are the dumbest of the dumb. We've seen them. We love Cichlid here. I don't. EliteAri does.
Yes.
Yeah,
we always shout him out every video, right?
So yeah. Wait. So you get what I was doing. Power scaling's actually fine or something. There are like people who have principled positions against power scaling, EliteAri. That's pretty fucking cringe, huh?
I think
really
having
smart
principled positions against anything in media is kind of crazy.
True,
Yeah.
there are no principles. It's all madness, right?
Yes.
Anyway, Sword Dude is here, unfortunately. We're supposed to
you remember his
remember him
name?
because he's pretty. Oh, there's 2 new names in this chapter, right? Last time I was Mifune because it's the samurai dude from Naruto. So she's pretty cool. She's still around. Who said? Was it you or somebody else that said she wasn't coming back?
I think you said that. No.
No.
I don't remember. No, it must have been me then, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. So everybody laugh at EliteAri again for being wrong.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
What was I saying? Oh, his name is what I was trying to
Names.
remember. It's probably something stupid. I remember thinking, like, oh, I should remember this name. It would be impressive for the chapter review or something. Or this would be a good gag or something. But I forget it. He's going to say it in a second, or did he say it last chapter?
I have no idea. I actually don't remember his name. I thought maybe you'd know.
Leader, you always think he's leading you somewhere with some great little. It's gonna pay off in a great story or a great gag. It's just, I'm talking to myself here. All right, they're looking at each other, EliteAri. Does this jog your memory when you fought Makima, a pretty strong sword wielder? Should have been there too. Yeah, that's right. You see how he said should have been there too? It's like that dragon dude talking about Paul only having 2 kids. That's what I thought of.
Sure, okay.
But
That's
not
not
how
at
he
all what I
means
thought
it.
of, but okay. Yeah.
It would be cool if he was. That's the coolest thing of all time, huh? The story
Yeah,
already
it is, I
happened. This
agree.
dude already knows about it, and he's living it, and he's having revelations through it, and you sort of get it through a dramatic irony, and it's really cool.
Yep. True.
Episode wasn't as good as the dogfight, though. What was I up to when you fought? Been there too. Yeah, that's right. That was me. And Denji's doing the I don't remember face. Nope, long story, but I'm not the one who fought that battle. We're moving right past this. Oh, wait, you're not? Question mark. And then he's doing the stare thing. I saw somebody on Twitter. Now, we're back on the layers thing, where we're talking about... Do we say the R word anymore? We're talking about idiots here, EliteAri.
Right.
What the fuck was I just saying? I was thinking the word retarded, and now I've gone on...
You saw something on Twitter.
Oh, yes, where somebody was like, last chapter, like this was a new thing. I saw a tweet, and everything on Twitter and everything in YouTube comment sections, especially where there's a lot of people around, is just layer 0. That fucking stupid bait for likes. Where they just have seen comments that have naturally gotten likes for phrasing things like this, so they try to apply it to every situation that happens, knowing that they can farm likes. I see this on wrestling Twitter a lot, where it's just, oh, it's just, I want to kill these people. I hate them all, EliteAri. I want to threaten their lives. I want to take their lives. And I want to call them retarded. Jesus Christ, that's gonna be.
Is this? Are you talking about meme culture? Like where there'll be a particular meme and people will apply it in different contexts?
Well, I guess it's a thing. I'm not just talking about iterating on something until it's dead, but it's just like a fake attempt at like genuine internet stuff. And because it's on the internet now, and it's like, oh, I remember 10 years ago when this actually was genuine. It pisses me off because I'm old. Somebody did a tweet where it was like there was something last time where, because Fujimoto does this every fucking chapter, where he'll repeat the frame and it'll be exactly the same. And somebody was like, man, Fujimoto's so good. He can make like a repeated frame work or whatever. Because it's like attacking the framing for being like lazy or something. It's basically coming into it with the principled position. God, I'm great at pulling things back in. I can do this all night. That like hard work is good, basically. That, oh, you should draw everything differently because that shows that you're... It's like coming at it with this 3 IQ fucking retard take about how, oh, it's good if you draw good or draw more, or something will be better if there's more drawings, or it's better drawings, or kill yourself. And so, yeah, this had like 1,000 likes, and I was like, this happens literally every chapter. He's literally done it to death as a meme. Like, part of it is making fun of even the complaint and the praise on layer 1. I hate these people, EliteAri. You understand what I'm saying now, right?
I understand what you're saying, and I see that all the time, especially on like subreddit comments and stuff, I guess. But it doesn't bother me. I don't know why. I'm like, oh, look, people like the chapter. That's good.
It doesn't bother me that much. I just saw it and was reminded of it, right? Fujimoto does this every time. It's pretty funny. Like, it's funny to be lazy. That's like the irony,
Yeah.
But it was also like Chainsaw Man dick writing, where it's like not like other shitty mangaka who couldn't make it work because they do repeat frames or something. Like, remember when Miura got praised because he redrew all the flashbacks and he just didn't use cutouts or whatever with that Casca shit? That type of shit. Fucking dick writing. That's good because it's good. It's not good because he redrew it or took the time. Hard work does not equal good, EliteAri. Do these idiots, they figured it out yet?
I think you're just echoing the point they were making, right?
I don't remember. The Netflix people having passion for, if this fucking idiot kid likes Luffy, I don't give a fuck. He still sucks. Right, EliteAri?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, very true. Except in the case of where it's very good, and then you can be like, oh, see, he had a passion for it. And it's good, and he had a passion for it, yeah.
You can tell, the passion bleeds off the page, EliteAri. Oh, I
Absolutely.
can see
That's what I say about Mob Psycho 100 all the time.
EliteAri has said that before, now that I think about it. He's part of the problem. Anyway, Denji doesn't give a fuck. He says, look, I gotta go to school. That was funny.
Yep.
Look at these ISA posters in the background. School sucks, EliteAri. That's the joke, but Denji likes it.
Yep, and everyone goes to the same school in this universe, which is
Yes,
awesome.
It's just like Evangelion, but funny because it's self-aware and stuff. I transferred here from Kanagawa. I can say fucking
that is
Japanese names.
Kanagawa, Kyle, which is a reference to Chainsaw Man Part 1 when they were fighting the Katana Devil and Sawatari. That was in Kanagawa. And I only know that because I searched the name in my notes because I was like, this sounds so familiar. Where is this?
God, he's keeping his notes around. Can you believe this fucking idiot?
Yeah, you know.
I can say Japanese places. I watch Japanese wrestling. I can say Japanese names too. My name's EliteAri. Dun dun dun. Here it is. Miri Shugo.
Jesus Christ. You were so close, Kyle. Yeah, good job.
All right, say it with your weird fucking Japanese accent where you pretend to be a weeb. Go ahead.
Miri Sugo.
No, he didn't do it. He's scared because I called him out for it.
Mm-hmm.
Miri over here. That's a little girly.
I have no idea about Japanese culture and their names, Kyle. I wouldn't.
Well, I'm judging it through our culture to be funny.
Right.
My hobbies are... EliteAri, did you ever transfer schools?
No, actually.
Neither did I. When there was a new student, they didn't make them... This is a scene, right? Again, Evangelion Asuka does it. Every time, these fucking idiots stand at the front of class and they say their hobbies. I'm not telling my classmates my hobbies ever.
Yeah.
My
No,
hobbies
that's
are
very true.
running and playing the piano. So they're
But
lame
didn't you do it at the
hobbies, which is funny.
beginning? Like at the
No.
beginning of a year or
Well,
something?
yeah, at the beginning of the year, the teacher would always make you do something like that. But, like, it wasn't this direct. It'd be like, everybody's going to draw something, and then they're going to share it. I remember we did that at the beginning of grade 5. I can remember it clearly.
Wow.
I sucked at drawing. I didn't like that. But anyway, some new
Yes.
student. He's here. Did they ever make, like, I feel like when a new student showed up, like, the teacher would be like, oh, who the fuck is this? There's a new kid, and they would know, like, last.
Yeah, I don't remember any time. I remember new students would show up, and I'd only see them during like lunchtime or something, and then we'd like talk to them then. But I wouldn't see them in classes or anything, so I don't know.
What a deterministic factor it is when a new student comes up and the person they'd like put next to in class becomes their friend, and then they're in that friend group.
No, that's actually not true, Kyle. It happened to me once where a new guy came and I tried to be friends with him, and like I was talking to him a lot, and then eventually just joined like the other
Yeah,
group.
I feel like actually,
wow, I just never talked to him again.
They have like a first dude that's like buddied with them by the teacher to be like, oh yeah, show him around, and then usually a week later they're with some. They get poorly influenced into a different group of friends. This is true. So anyway, he's showing up in class. Speaking of the new guy, Denji's making a half face, not the face that we're using for our image. I did click record, right, EliteAri, and I'm unmuted, and you're unmuted, and I'm just having a bit of a panic attack. Anyway, the girls think he's cute, so I was into it now. I'm like, oh my god, high school romance shit, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh my god. No, this will actually come up later. It wasn't now, but there was a great moment here. Is he a hunk or what? Oh no, it is here. He's like a mashup of Denji and the student council president. I think that might be a joke that the characters look similar. That's funny. But also, it's cute that they even know who Denji is, right?
Yeah, I'm surprised.
My heart skipped a beat like that. Don't you like it when other people refer to you? Isn't that crazy?
Yes, I do. Yeah, it is an interesting thing.
It's not cool with YouTube people. Like, it's not cool when Minty and Miller are talking about me in some chat that I don't know about. That's lame. Sure. Of course, they're thinking about me constantly. They're all my orbiters, just like you, EliteAri. But in real life, it's cool. Wait, I had an example like this the other day. Oh, I was at a bar, and I didn't know that my friend's girlfriend worked there, and she's very loud. And she saw me, and she, like, screamed across the bar for me. And I was like, oh, my God, somebody knows who I am. And I was like, oh, my God, I don't just live in my room anymore. And that was a big moment, and I felt good about that.
Congratulations, Kyle.
I was like, what a sociable person. Usually I only go out with those people, but I was out there with somebody else. I'm just winning, EliteAri.
Wow. Denji's and all the other people there, they would have been like, oh my god, Kyle's so popular. Look at this. People know who he is.
No, that's bad. I don't like that part. The yelling across the bar was the bad part. Anywho, they're whispering here, these two girls. They know it. How come Denji ain't fucking them? They're kind of cute, right? They're 18 like the high school girl from the rugby league anecdote before, so it's okay.
Right.
But anyway, my heart skipped a beat for young Denji here. One more thing. I'm not here to make friends. Oh yeah, then he does the funny reverse thing. So don't talk to me, you pieces of trash. And so first, this is Chainsaw Man, EliteAri. So you've seen this setup before, and these girls are sort of doing. Don't look at the next page. So these girls are doing a bit of a what face here. So immediately in my head, I'm like, oh, which direction are we going in? Are they going to like him despite it because he's cute because that's funny? Or are they actually going to dislike him and commit to it because this is Chainsaw Man and that would be funny? Did you think anything about this similarly?
I thought that we just won't see these girls ever again.
Well,
but I guess that's my.
They're not going to be showing up every chapter. But yeah, we just went with the gag about, do you have a girlfriend? Were you in a club at your old school? You have to play piano for us. They love him, EliteAri. Isn't that cute?
Yep. So what you're saying is that it was going to be a win either way.
Yes, because Chainsaw Man will do it funny no matter what. And they'll do it in some self-aware third layer thing no matter what. He's actually not happy about it, and he wasn't just doing it defensively, so that's weird. He gay or something?
Yeah.
Any gay Chainsaw Man characters? Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Quan Chi.
Yeah, Quan Chi, yeah.
But that's lesbian stuff. That's easy for these male authors, right? They love that stuff.
Right.
And it was fetishized. Oh, my God. Problematic. Trans character in Fire Punch, EliteAri, so we know he's good for it, this fella. Oh, there's male gay characters in Fire Punch too. They're not very big characters, but they just like name drop that they're gay one time, and it's kind of funny, and it's like, that was such a great gag. God, Fire Punch is better than this shit fucking manga.
Yeah.
It's so much more direct with all the stuff I like about Chainsaw Man. Oh, God. What a day when I discovered that it was like everything I thought I was going crazy, EliteAri. You didn't like Chainsaw Man for this reason. Miller's always being annoying about themes and plot or something fucking stupid. Every other video just doesn't get Chainsaw Man right. And I think I'm imagining all this shit, and maybe Chainsaw Man is just layer 1 fucking garbage. And then I read Fire Punch, and it's just like, we don't need a fucking plot. We just need meta self-reference shit. And I'm like, oh my God, this is the greatest thing ever. But also, Chainsaw Man Part 1's probably better.
What a rant, Kyle. I wonder if you read Fire Punch first, like what would you think? Like would you be liking Chainsaw Man the same amount, or would you like call it generic because you've like seen like Fire Punch before? Like I don't know.
It could be interesting. I feel like you have to read Chainsaw Man first almost to get prompted for Fire Punch to get it. That is interesting. I've never even thought about reading order regarding that, or what I would advise. But I don't have any conclusions for you today. But anyway.
All right.
I already forgot his name. Miri or something?
Yeah, Miri.
Like Miri Mazdor. Like she killed Danny's baby, and then Danny killed her.
Sure.
Yes. They won't shut up. Did you like my...
Yeah, that was really loud, yeah.
Did you hear it? Did you even hear
Yeah,
the
I did.
part?
It was very loud.
Oh my God. I did it very loud too. That was a good sound. Hey, Denji, will you get rid of them for me? And Denji's not liking this. He doesn't like this idiot's following. He doesn't like him that the girl's like the cute one. By the way, the girl behind him looks exactly like Isa, huh?
Absolutely not. No, they look nothing alike.
She's got those bang things. I'm pretty sure Isa has those.
Nope. Well, I was looking at the wrong girl. You're right. She does look like us. I was looking at the girl on the right, like in the middle.
God,
yeah, the girl. Yeah,
okay. Here.
Sorry. Yep. Let's move on.
Why do I like these cute girls so much?
Because they all just...
Because they did one romance thing. They want to be his girlfriend. That's so cute. Let's focus on this. And when Isa and Denji were going to kiss, now we're stuck with chair sitting. Yeah. Though I like this girl too.
Yeah, I like this girl.
Women at EliteAri. What do you want, dude? Spit it out already. It's private. Oh, don't mind me. I know what's up. I'm a public safety dog. She's funny and self-aware about it. And she's sitting on him like a chair. Do you think she's paying him? Yep. She has to be, right? Denji wouldn't do this without pay.
No.
She's
I think he'd do it. Actually, no, I think she's rich because she like works for public safety, so she can happily pay him.
But weren't they all poor or something that they worked for public safety or something?
No, Yoshida had a lot of money to pay Denji before, so he's fine. They all have money. I don't know. But then again, I figured out in my reread that he doesn't actually work for public safety. I mean, he does work for public safety, but he has another organization that is like on top of that.
Is it evil?
No, he explicitly said it's not an evil organization, so it can't be evil.
Oh, that's right. But the Chainsaw Man could do it both ways again, right? Are they going to do the obvious, like, oh, he says it's evil, so it has to be not evil? Or is it because he's joking about not being evil and you would expect that to be my God. Thing? So
you're right.
You just can never tell with this fucking manga.
Yep.
Fuck, I had a good gag. But I forgot it.
What a shame.
Public safety dog, she's sitting on him. I bet it's nice if a girl sits on you. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, Denji said he likes it.
I'd do it. I was like, do you think dudes sit on him? But now I remember explicitly him saying to Yoshida, I'm not going to let some dude sit on me. Oh, but then Yoshida did sit on him, huh?
Yep, because he paid him like 1,000 yen. Yeah. I just read this like half an hour ago.
I wish I could be Denji. He's even got a daughter. Where's my daughter, EliteAri?
You just have to adopt someone, right? You could do that, right?
Where are they going to live?
I don't know, in the car with you. I don't know.
True. Keep them in the car. I hear that's good for dogs.
Yeah, I mean, in the winter, it's okay.
I don't know about that.
Sorry, look.
You're with public safety, are you serious? Yeah, fuck dogs. We like cats here. And also, we're talking about my daughter. With public safety, are you serious? What face? And then, well, whatever. I'm here as a Chainsaw Man church messenger. Isn't this kind of making fun of the conflict? And Miller's so fucking hung up on it because they're just like, oh yeah, we're from opposite sides, but who cares? Let's just talk about it because Lamau.
I don't know. I guess we should say for all the people listening here, there is a great man called Miller, right? Which we
No, they
talked
know
about
the
last
fucking
time.
context. They watch these fucking
Yes,
shit
yes.
videos.
He has a big issue. He thinks that all the characters are great, all the themes are great in this Chainsaw Man Part 2. However, the one thing that isn't great is the plot. He thinks it's it's either too unclear, like things are being lies when they're not lies, or it's like hard to tell if things are lies. And I think he said that it doesn't have a clear direction of where it's going. I think that's what he said. Hopefully, I'm not misquoting him.
I hope he is.
And yeah, maybe I am.
Now, I didn't even want
You
to
know what?
bring
He's
up.
wrong.
Yes, true, whatever.
That's the
I didn't even
conclusion
want to
we've
go
come
into
to,
that
right?
yet.
The plot is great.
The
All right. Sorry.
plot doesn't matter, EliteAri. Stop being a plot bro. The
No, I love the plot.
the Chainsaw Man Church is like funny and stupid, right? Or do you think we're taking it seriously in the world? Because there is the tease of we're doing the Devilman thing and society's going to end in war and stuff. But isn't it kind of like, wouldn't it entirely be possible if like it just has a meme resolution or something where everybody stops caring or something because it's been a month and nobody cares about Chainsaw Man anymore? Which I guess is almost kind of happening with Isa now. Like that could be the resolution of it. I'm not bought in wholly that this Chainsaw Man Church is actually like the Akatsuki from Naruto, where it's like a serious organization and we're gonna fuck shit up or something. It's like, It's called the Chainsaw Man Church. It's fucking stupid, right?
I think it depends.
It could go either
Depends on
direction,
if
like everything,
yeah,
right?
like part one was very like if this was in part one, I would say okay, the Chainsaw Man Church is a big thing. But in part two,
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. I have a video basically I've planned about this. I don't know if I want to talk about it. I think part two is interesting. It's very different from part one, is what I would say. It feels like the world is changing in Chainsaw Man in the background, but things don't really feel like they're changing much in the foreground. And I feel like that's a special thing about part two. I'm not sure where that's going.
And I can't tell if the gag is like a lot's happening in the background and we're just ignoring it because fuck it, it doesn't matter. Like Denji doesn't really care about the Chainsaw Man Church because Lamau, he's Chainsaw Man. It's like in peripheral vision, and he actually cares about sex and his daughter.
Yeah,
and that's funny.
I think it's impossible to tell. I think personally, I think the it probably is leading up to some big, massive like plot twist thing with like a Darkness Devil equivalent because we are kind of following the path of part one in terms of like plot stuff. And I feel like this Prince of Darkness or whatever it was will probably be that.
No, if they build it up, it can't be. It's got to come out of nowhere.
Yeah, I guess.
You don't think that dumb French girl was supposed to be that part, do you? Because she did just kind of show up out of nowhere. Every time I bring up the French girl, you go, what? And then I have to explain it's the dumb chef girl.
I don't even know it does happen every time, doesn't it?
Uh-huh.
She's not French, that's why. Jesus.
She says French words. And she's a chef.
Yeah, you're right. Oh my god! Don't worry, I'll never forget this time. Right, that's it.
So what was I saying about the French girl?
Do I think she was the big giant threat to come?
Yeah, she
Absolutely
was
not. I think she's
thingy. Yeah, she was part of the
she's
plot.
the first of
Darkness
things
Devil
to
wasn't.
arrive.
Oh my god! But think about all the now. That's some background plot I care about. Why did the Darkness Devil want to fuck up Makima? Why wasn't he calling her the Control Devil? Why did all the arms say Makima? Why was she Darren? Why did Makima have a cool little monologue where she's like, "Send me in, Spider Girl," and then she's like, "So you're trying to taunt me?" What was he? Why was he trying to taunt him? Crazy.
Because she's so powerful. Yeah.
Yes. But how did she... Oh, I don't know, EliteAri. These church idiots and whoever's running them and the idiot in the doorway or whatever, fuck them. That ain't no Darkness Devil stuff. But anywho.
I think it depends, Kyle. I think there could be very interesting plot stuff happening if we do go with the idea that Yoshida is with an organization, like a time travel organization or something. I think it could be really interesting. Like changing the status quo quite a lot in the story. That would be interesting. But you know what? Maybe it won't. Maybe the Chainsaw Man Church is just a background thing.
We'll have to see, EliteAri. We're on this journey together. The weapons walk with the Chainsaw Man Church. That's kind of cool, right? Cool line.
Sounds cool to say, yeah.
Yeah, but I can't tell if it's supposed to be funny or it's cool. Now, join us,
cool.
Denji. The weapons, question mark? We're a community of people like you. People can turn into devils. So Reese and all the other ones are with this idiot?
Most of them probably. Who knows? Maybe Reese is somewhere else.
All of Quan Chi's girls died, huh? They ain't coming back. So she's going to be mad about stuff. I was like, she's probably back in China fucking. But she's probably not, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
She's probably mad
I don't even
about
remember. Did What even happened? Did Kishibe kill them? I don't even.
No,
Did
remember
Makima kill
Makima
them?
decapitates the last ones that are surviving with Klanchi at the end of that arc, and Kishibe doesn't
Oh,
watch. The
okay.
other two, I think, died
Yeah,
earlier
yeah.
in that arc.
Yep, okay. That's
But
so
yeah,
sad.
sad times. Makima, she truly was the worst.
Yep.
We're a community. People like you can turn into devils. Most of the church. There's no way he's coming up with more weapons to do this with, right? He already got all his ideas out.
I think there's going to be new weapons, Kyle.
The headphone devil. Like that girl from
That's
My
not
Hero
a weapon.
Academia.
Oh, sure, okay.
I was just looking
What
around
what
for ideas.
what else is there? The
Water bottle devil. You ever get hit in the head with a
I was
water
gonna say
bottle?
gun devil, but there is a gun devil. No, I haven't been hit in the head.
Machine gun
The
devil.
that would be crazy.
Cannon devil.
The you know those stars that they throw, the ninjas throw or whatever.
Shuriken devil.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that's it. That's the one that's missing. The water gun devil.
Yes. Water guns, those are lame, EliteAri. Water bomb devil. Now, that'd be cool.
Yeah. All right.
Balloon devil. What if a monkey fights the balloon devil and it's a sick reference to everybody's favorite video game?
What about a hand-to-hand devil?
Hand to hand. What, he's just got a
Yeah, like
fist on his
fighting.
head?
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe he just is a giant hand. That'd be crazy, wouldn't it?
No, there's no other weapons. We already did them all. Most of the church's top brass are weapons. Well, that means there has to be new ones. You think Reyes is running this fucking stupid church and she loves Denji and it's going to be how she expresses
No,
her
I think
love?
she's no, she's definitely just gonna show up one day out of nowhere
No,
and
because
she's
she
gonna
doesn't like
change.
Chainsaw Man. She likes Denji, so why should she make the Denji church? Because Makima, she didn't like Denji, but she liked Chainsaw Man.
Oh, I did have a. You know what? We'll come back to this at the end when I go through my notes. I have a thing about where I think this is going with Denji stuff.
Fuck
Yeah.
this sword, dude. They're promising you a high position if you join. Oh, yeah, this is funny. They're not going to give him the leadership thing. But this dumb girl has to steal my gag. Wait. It's the Chainsaw Man Church. You got to make Chainsaw Man the church leader. Anything less is disrespectful to Senpai, don't you think? It's funny because she calls him Senpai and stuff, even though he's an idiot and younger than her. And that she's like keeping him in line. She doesn't actually do what he says. And she's sitting on him. God, layers. Different layers than the ones we usually talk about. Yeah, what she said! Exclamation mark. Hey, it's a pretty good offer. You only need to pitch in a little with jobs they give you, and you can do whatever else you want. You can even turn down jobs you don't want to do. You can spend as much money as you like. You can spend as much money as you want to, not like. I go to the arcade and eat steak every day. So they're giving him the freedom to run away from Yoshida. Why doesn't he just... How come he isn't saying, well, can you save my daughter and dogs or not? Because otherwise I can't do nothing.
Because his daughter and dogs are safe at the moment, so he doesn't care. It doesn't cross his mind, Kyle. You're thinking his mind is more complex than it is.
Perhaps. Steak every day?
But also, wait, yeah, what is with the steak every day thing? Is steak like a rare thing in Japan or something? Because I know it happens in like other anime too.
It's like the highest value meat or whatever, right? Steak is like...
But steak is like, you go to
dinner.
Woolworths and you get like a steak for $5 or something.
Yeah,
right?
but you can also go to restaurants and get like $7 million steaks. Now, I know what you're going to say,
that's a good point. I
EliteAri.
wasn't, yeah.
You can go and get 7 million anything, probably. But like steak houses are specific things because when you go out, you're supposed to get a steak if you're a man because it's like steak or something.
Yeah, it's manly to eat carnivorous diet.
True. There's a wrestling story that springs to mind about a wrestler who was a vegan and going to dinner with the boss who thought it was appalling that somebody could go out and eat something that wasn't a steak when they go to a nice restaurant.
Crazy. That's wrestling for you.
Yes, Vince McMahon. He's, believe it or not, he's done crazier shit than get mad at people for being vegan. He raped a woman, I'm pretty sure. Anyway.
Oh my god.
Where was I? Steak every day. Wouldn't you get tired of a steak? Yeah, and then we get into the meandering of the specifics, and it's funny. You wouldn't. Wouldn't you get tired if you ate steak every day? Oh no, you got to go a bit down before you go over it, EliteAri. Stop getting ahead of yourself. I'd go with sushi. Yeah, sushi. I could never get tired of sushi. I ate sushi today, EliteAri.
All right, what would you choose, Kyle? Out of these two, steak or sushi every day?
Steak's pretty good if it's good. It's pretty bad if it's not good. Sushi is pretty bad if it's not good, though.
Sushi is really bad if it's not good, in my opinion.
I feel like I'd get sick of both of them pretty quick.
No, I think I could have a steak every day. I don't think I'd get sick of it.
I guess.
Like one steak is not that bad, you know. But then again, I could probably do sushi every day too if it's like a lunch thing. I don't know. Anyway, the details. Who cares?
Dagwood dogs are the best food. That's what sprung to my mind.
Okay.
So, sorry, do you agree? Do you disagree?
I don't even know what that is.
A Dagwood dog, yes. It's like the sausage in the batter.
I know what a sausage is. I don't know what you mean by batter.
I don't know how to spell Dagwood dog. Oh my god, why is it auto-completing, EliteAri? Maybe I have a problem.
Oh my god.
Oh, people in America call them corn dogs because they're retarded.
Oh, corn dog, okay.
I've never had one before. You fucking Sydney piece of shit. I'll kill you if I ever meet you in real life. Look. Yeah. Oh my god, even YouTube auto-completed. Oh my god, look at how good it looks, EliteAri. Don't you just want to eat one? I wonder what I'm having for dinner tonight, huh? Hold on, I'm pasting a picture to EliteAri. He already got it. He already said he knew what it was.
Yeah, I know what a before he did, yeah.
So I have to send it out. Mustard's gross. Why did they put mustard on this one?
God, I love mustard.
Actually, I think
every time I get a Five Guys burger,
what is mustard
to it. It's so good.
Because I always thought it was gross because it was yellow. And then I think it just started appearing on burgers. Because I feel like when I was a kid, I would tell my mother, no fucking mustard and no pickles. And she'd go up and she'd order that. But then at some point, I stopped being 5 and that stopped happening. And I still ate McDonald's stuff. And I think I gaslit myself. And I'm like, no, it's not mustard. It's just cheese. That's why it tastes good. But then I think it is mustard and I think I like mustard.
I completely agree. I had a similar story, I guess. I wouldn't have any condiments or whatever you call them.
No, I like
but mustard is the one that I decided to have, and here I am now.
So, what is mustard, huh? What's it made from?
I don't know, Kyle. Probably some vegetable, right?
What's mustard made from? What a great autocomplete. Mustard seeds, EliteAri. You moron. It's made from mustard seeds, liquid, and spices. So that's
crazy.
What's barbecue sauce made from? There's honey? Like onions on it, but onions are gross and disgusting, so that can't be true. What's barbecue sauce made from? Ingredients vary, but most include vinegar or tomato paste or a combination as based as well as liquid smoke. What the fuck does that mean? Onion powder, spices such as mustard and black pepper.
Oh my god.
And sweeteners
the fundamental.
Such as sugar or molasses.
That's crazy.
I thought it said molasses, and that was pretty funny, EliteAri, huh?
Yep.
Like the ass of a mole? That's pretty funny.
Yeah, I get it.
Anyway, I've wondered about that my whole life and never thought to Google it.
Well, thank God. Maybe there were other people listening who also had that in their mind. So,
how the fuck does a tap work in your house? How the fuck does a computer work? How does a TV work?
Oh, that's easy. I can explain those.
I just wondered all these
press the button, it turns on, electricity goes in it.
How the fuck does electricity work?
You got the the positive end of a battery and the negative end, yeah.
But why is it positive and negative? I don't know anything about anything and how anything works around me. You ever think about that?
Because of electric potential and yeah, true. Like a year ago or something, I learned how a toilet, like the S bend or T bend or whatever, how that works. I was like, wow, that's really crazy.
I got no idea what you're talking about. Before. How is there like pipes and walls and stuff and electricity and stuff and what happens? What's the inside of a house?
And how don't we get electrocuted like every time we like do something? Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
How does a car work? I don't fucking know. There's like an engine or something. I've
seen Dr. Stone. Yeah.
Yes, Dr. Stone was great. Sometimes it was telling you that stuff. Like soap was made from like a shell or something. How the fuck did that happen? Was it? That was the Dr. Stone, right? It was like a soap thingy.
He did have soap at one point. I don't remember where it came from.
How the fuck do guns work? There's like gunpowder or something, but I don't know what that is.
True.
Anyway.
Oh, you got to find a volcano. Yeah, okay, let's keep
Yes, true. This is the greatest tangents we've ever been on. The most amount of tangents, perhaps. Oh, I'd want a daily profet or something. This is something French, I assume. 2, if I could get it. I bet it's like a bread thing.
I have no idea. I
Oh,
just
you gotta
googled it.
fucking look
It's like a
this-
dessert or something.
Yes, it's a French thingy, obviously. Oh no, it's like it's not even a bread thing. It's like cream and
It looks
and
nice.
what do you call it? Fruit and nuts and oats. It looks like. That sucks. Don't you hate it when fruit is like a dessert?
Yeah, I do hate that. Yeah.
I'm looking for bread and cake and stuff. Cheesecake's pretty good, huh, EliteAri?
I actually
That's
don't know
type
if
of
I've
cake.
ever had a cheesecake.
What a liar.
I've had a mud cake or whatever. I don't think I've actually. Now that I Google it, I
Mud
don't
cake
think I've
is
had a cheesecake.
completely
before.
different to cheesecake. Mud cake is just chocolate cake. Cheesecake. There's no way there's cheese in cheesecake, right? Hold on, now we got to look at what
I have no
cheesecake is
idea.
made from.
Oh my god.
Because there is carrot in carrot cake.
Oh, that's disgusting, Kyle.
Carrot cake's
Yeah.
great. Banana
It has
bread is
carrots in it.
good, too. I was going to say banana cake
That's
because I thought they were
disgusting as
connected.
well.
No, you're a fucking moron.
Anything that has a fruit or a vegetable in
is-
the name, God, it makes me want to throw up.
What is cheesecake? Cheesecake is a sweet dessert made with a soft, fresh cheese, typically cottage cheese, cream cheese, quark, or ricotta. There's no way I'm eating cheese when I'm eating this cheesecake stuff. That stuff tastes so good. And cheese is like med.
I mean, I love cheese. so
Place of
maybe I'd like a
origin,
cheesecake.
ancient Greece. We're learning everything today, EliteAri.
That's crazy. They used to have cheese back then.
Yeah. How the fuck did they figure anything out, huh? You ever wondered about that?
I mean, they had the aliens to help them, right?
That's not funny, EliteAri. Where the fuck was I up to on this stupid page? EliteAri brought aliens up.
I'd
so
never
we
get
ended the
tired of
tangent.
parfaits.
Yes. I never get tired of parfaits either, even if I had one every
Yes.
single day. How come I read words before other words? Is that like dyslexia or something, EliteAri?
You're just really quick. You're really smart.
Yes.
Keep going.
I'd never get tired of Chinese food. Now, Chinese food's pretty good, EliteAri. You like sweet and
agree.
sour pork? That's pretty good, huh?
No, definitely not.
What?
I don't like,
That's the
pork.
only
I
good
mean, it's
Chinese
okay.
thing. Fried rice
No, the
is
best
pretty
thing
good.
fried rice is the
If
best
you say
thing in
honey
Chinese
soy
food.
chicken or whatever, I'm going to kill you. 'Cause that's
No,
the
I'm
generic
not
one.
the most normie person. I like Mongolian beef, right? Or the satay chicken. Those are the two best.
I feel like I vaguely heard about these things and probably eaten them before. You know, you go to Chinese and they have duck in it. You have eaten duck. That shit tastes good.
No, I haven't actually.
You've never had
try
a
it.
duck meat.
Never.
That's some good shit. The
True.
what was I about to beat up? Oh, bring up? We sell kangaroo meat at work, EliteAri. You ever want to eat that?
Ooh, I do want to actually. I've never done it though. But
Yeah, that'd be
try it.
cool. I was offered it once. Do you do Harmony Day at school, EliteAri?
nope, never heard of it.
Oh my god, these fucking Sydney kids. I hate them. But that's
Hey,
when
it's my Catholic school, all right?
this probably got cancelled. But when you're a little kid, everybody, because I lived in a multicultural part. I guess if you go to an all-white school like EliteAri, because he's pathetic and
No, definitely
rich,
not.
if you go to an all-white school, it would just be a bunch of idiots bringing like lamington. You're supposed to bring a food from your culture, EliteAri. So if you're Australian, you gotta
Oh,
bring
we did that
lamington.
in primary school.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in
like
primary
15,
school.
16 whatever years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the indigenous kids brought kangaroo meat and offered it to everybody, but I pussied out. I didn't want to eat it.
Did you have some moral like stance against eating
No,
an
I
animal
was
that
just
you've
like,
seen? Or
I don't know. It was like, you can't eat kangaroo. That's not okay, or something.
That's funny. Wow, you're a nationalist of Australia. That's great. You're really proud of our animal.
Well, no, it had nothing to do with that. I was just like, man, chicken. That's a chicken. I eat chicken all the time. Kangaroo. What's next? Dog meat? I'd eat a dog meat. Fuck it.
Yeah, I agree.
EliteAri's not a vegan. That was a test, and now we'll all shame him. I brought up veganism at some other point too, right? What was it for? I forget.
I think that before we were recording. I don't know.
Oh, the
remember.
Vince McMahon story. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
The food is not the
so many
point, you
tangents.
idiots. The audience screams at us in unison with this fella. What are you like? What are you, little kids? Yes, that's what we are. I didn't take this job to chit-chat about infantile crap. What a word, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Denji, you should understand. I should? I spent my entire life being used like a tool by worthless bastards! Exclamation mark. I heard it was the same for you. Denji really didn't do that, huh? I guess these fucking Yakuza dudes were doing it, but Denji already seemed like he was, what a strong-willed little individual. He's not complaining like this little bitch, right? Right, EliteAri?
That's one way of framing it, I guess. I think, like you're saying, that can you really be controlled if you're happy to be controlled? I guess, kind of.
True. Denji's cool, this dude's not, because he's complaining about stuff and thinks we're the same. You're not like Denji. Denji's cool. Anyway, he's looking on like whatever. See, that look says bingo, am I right? And then Denji says bingo, which was pretty funny.
What do you think he said in Japanese?
Did they say bingo? I know that German dude from Inglourious Bastards was trying to figure out bingo.
I feel like I have no idea, actually. I feel like I've seen someone in an anime say bingo before, so... Or they say, like, boing or something, I don't know.
In Mushoku Tensei, they say one word like that sometimes, and it's always annoying. Which one is it?
Yeah, we hate Mushoku Tensei.
We do, but we hate English words. Fuck, what do they say? They say it all the time. It's not boom or something.
Chance.
No, that's sick. That's the
I don't know, Kyle.
They say something. Anyway.
Bing
Fuck,
bong.
I know I could figure it out. Never mind. I'm not about to worship you, but I am grateful for you with every passing day. Pathetic. In the Chainsaw Man Church, I am truly free. I realize something, my body, my brain, I ought to use them for myself. Join the Chainsaw Man Church. I'll protect you from public safety. And that sushi woman. That was funny. Now, EliteAri, this is a massive turning point in discussion here. We got to decide if this is now if we were thinking like Miller, like an idiot, like a thematic moron, we would be like, oh, this is obviously Denji's reflection of his selfish actions, and he's going to learn to not be selfish by dealing with this prick when he turns evil. But that's not going to happen, right? The theme of Chainsaw Man is still going to be you got to be selfish and fuck all the girls, right?
No. I think the theme is going to be about how... I think the theme of part 2 is going to be about Denji's irresponsible reputation and how he needs to actually do something and step up and be a better person.
No, that sucks.
Yeah, or maybe it'll be the complete opposite. I don't know. I really don't know.
Now the thing is... Fuck, I forgot what the thing is. Oh, we just went through... Did you watch that stream where I watched that video about Isayama's interviews or whatever? And the big thing... And I feel like this is a thing that YouTubers in their head create like this is just online discussion in general, especially like in this YouTube space, I guess. You seem to not canonize. What's it called? Mythologicalize.
Post hoc rationalize.
No. We're talking about making things mythical. What's that word? Mythicalization.
Mythologize.
Mythologize, EliteAri. God, you're so smart. The how people create things. So like in these YouTube places, we like character development, we like payoff, we explain how something was done in a video essay, and what we think is that all these writers are just as smart as us. They understand all the things, and they talk about and think about things just like us. So obviously, themes are laid out from the beginning, and everybody has this big grand message they want to deliver through their thing, through their shitty fucking manga about all these things. And then every time you watch an interview with one of these fucking morons, they have no idea what a theme is. They use character development wrong in a sentence, or at least wrong in the way we usually use it. Like, this YouTube shit is all fucking fake. Like, the writers in the writer's room aren't thinking about character development. Maybe they know what that is, and they're like, oh, a character arc or whatever, and they change or learn something. That's fucking obvious. You can write a thing and not know what that is and still do it, obviously. So all this shit is fake. Now, what was the point of this? Oh, there's no themes in things, all right? Nobody's like trying to give their life philosophy. None of these fucking writers have taken a philosophy class. They don't know what, they're not going to have the message be you should do the moral thing. Guts loses a family, gets a family back, and it feels good, and he happens over and over, and he persists because obviously the fucking message isn't going to be to kill yourself because not many people believe that, and if they did, they'd be fucking dead. The point is, Isayama didn't have some big message about the cycle of hatred or genocide or militarism or any of this shit. He was a big fucking moron, and he's like, sometimes in life, you do a selfish thing, but it feels good. And sometimes, and that's like how people do. That's why people kill people, because it's selfish and it felt good or something. But sometimes you feel bad about it afterwards. And it's just the shit you thought when you were 12, and you didn't fucking watch a YouTuber to tell you what the actual thing was. Chainsaw Man is like that. There's no theme. This is literally it. Fujimoto thinks it's fascinating that if you try to live selfishly, you get fucked over. So you should live selfishly and kind of. And basically, the whole thing is that intuition and illogical intuition will usually lead you to a pretty good place morally. Where you're like, oh, I should help the lady or whatever. Or this feels bad when the incest is brought up, so it's bad. We ain't thinking these things through. That's my point, EliteAri. There's no big message.
I got two things to say.
Crazy. Or it is, and this is the turning point. That was my point.
Yeah.
These manga.
Firstly, I've got to say that the one example countering all of your points is Yukimura from Vinland Saga, who clearly thinks
clearly hack fraud idiot loser who's good. But even him, we're like, is he even doing this, or is we got? No,
he definitely is.
Fucking manga finishes until we can say this shit. But true,
so I think it's very clear that there will be some writers out there who will think of things.
Obviously,
like, even in my case,
that was a gag, you fucking moron. Stop millimeting and taking it directly. My point is, this idiot didn't do it because that other idiot from that video that made me think about this recently didn't do it. Obviously, George is thinking about feminism and he wants to put feminism in. That's because he learned about it in the 60s because he was a fucking feminist marching with his girlfriend or whatever.
Yeah. So is your take on Attack on Titan and Chainsaw Man the themes? Do you think that's a cynical take, or do you think it's a positive?
No, I think that's
take?
just how most people, normal people, think. Nobody knows anything about morals, or nobody even thinks about that. And if they do, it's abstract, and they forgot about it after grade 11 when it was shittily taught to them. Everybody just does instinct, I think. And so, but in these sort of corners of YouTube or whatever, we don't. We hyper fixated on that, and we think about it all the time. So we then project that onto the thing, and that's the point I'm making.
Okay, how about in high school when you would write essays on things? I feel like we're all geared to point
I didn't
towards...
even know what an essay was in high school. I somehow figured it out afterwards, and I'm like, oh, an essay is like an argument. I swear I've told this fucking anecdote before, but I was in grade 11 fucking ancient history, and I'm just like, my whole essay is just stating facts. And then the teacher's like, you have to make an argument. And I'm like, what are we arguing for? This is a research thing. You look up what happened in Celtic fucking Irish people, and then you write about it, right? I didn't even have a concept that this was an argument. Now, in English, when they're explicitly like, oh, you have to argue for whether or not kids should have cell phones or whatever the fuck the shitty argument they would dole out to you was. But even then, I was just regurgitating bullshit and getting an A because I knew that's what these morons wanted. I never thought once about any of this shit I was doing. And I was the smartest kid of all time. So obviously nobody else was.
Okay, Kyle.
Now, I would say university, so he was paying attention and stuff. So it's very different.
Yeah, but I didn't go to university for English, right? Yeah, so the way it works,
I'm flexing around.
Or maybe I was.
Fuck you.
For example, I made a video about this, about belonging in more, because one of my high school final essays was about like explaining the theme of belonging in a particular text. So I think we are geared in terms of the Western world when it comes to English education to focus on themes in terms of writing. Now, whether that applies to the Japanese realm, I have no idea. Like, maybe they don't focus on that when they're learning. But I feel like if you're becoming an author in our society, in our, like, Australian society, you probably would try and go to themes as, like, a thing to base your writing on, purely because that's what you learn to be assessed on when you're younger, right?
Well, I wasn't really, themes is the wrong thing. It's like a moral
Well, there's
theme.
Themes and theses, right?
Yeah, basically.
Like, when I write a video essay, I always have a thesis that I, like, try and get across, And I feel
Yeah.
like it's like a kind of simpler version of telling a story. Not simpler, but like I guess like a more accessible version. I don't know. Whenever you write anything, you have to have some coherent idea throughout, otherwise it doesn't feel coherent. However, Chainsaw Man is kind of an exception, right? Where it kind of feels a bit more like
No,
cobbled
yeah.
together with different aspects, and yeah, I see what you're getting at.
The
I feel like
point of
Attack on
Chainsaw
Titan
Man
is
is that
probably
it's like this is some layer 3 shit. So obviously Fujimoto understands all this, and I think he's making fun of it. And I think that's why I
sure.
think he's like, yeah, most people don't understand like why they should do or not do things morally. So therefore Denji's going to act like that. But like he's on the layer 3 and Denji's on layer 1 here. You see what I'm going with this? So the
Yes.
point is that I don't think Fujimoto, in the end, is trying to morally get something across.
Sure.
Because at the end of
I
part
think
one,
it
we do
could
have this
be.
selfish message. But it's like,
Yeah.
Lamau, maybe being selfish in the end is the good thing. Lamau.
Yeah, I think I agree. Um, I think Chainsaw Man is a subversive manga, and I think one of the aspects of subversion might be the fact that the themes are not what you would expect them to be, I guess. Yeah, sure.
But
The thing I was thinking of is, for example, one thing we've talked about in the past, and I remember this pretty well because I just read it in the reread. In the chapter with where Yuko brings up how as long as your heart's in the right place, even if your actions are like mistakes, then it doesn't matter because your heart's in the right place, right? Remember
yeah,
that thing?
and it's obviously
What I
like
realized,
Hitler Lamau.
I didn't, yeah, well, I didn't realize this, but it's addressed in the actual chapter itself, where you've got on one hand, Asa is clearly doing the right thing, and she is right to be not caring about her actions as long as she is doing the right thing. Like she saves the cat from the typhoon
Yeah,
devil. She's
even
carrying
that's
Bucky to her friends or whatever because they're gonna
yeah,
go and have fun. However, and that's like one aspect of it, and that proves Yuko's message being correct. On the other hand, the chapter itself ends on Denji having his heart in the right place and saving a cat, but letting the two people die. And that's like the irony of the chapter, which is proving that Yuko's
yeah.
message is kind of on one hand it's great, on the other hand it's not. So in that sense, I guess he had like a theme just for that chapter, which he tried to explore a bit. But who knows if it'll like carry over, for the rest of part two. But yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't talking about themes, even though I definitely said I was talking about themes. Obviously,
Yes.
the underlying point in my
Yes.
rant, because I was thinking things through as I said them, was about moral messages and about morally
Yes.
being good. Now, I wrote this down, and this is very important. Denji is cool, so the theme comes across at the end of Chainsaw Man Part 1. Him looking at the TV and saying, I want to fuck all these girls. It's fucking great. You're like, oh my god, yes, Denji, we love you. Or he's saying, like, yeah, I want to eat 5-star restaurants every night, or whatever he says when he decides he doesn't want a normal life, he wants more. And it's like, yes, a relatable selfishness. This dude fucking sucks. He's boring and lame. He's like going on a rant here about how we should do something or something. So it's lame. So obviously his message doesn't come across. So the point is that themes don't come across if they're well laid out or whatever. Themes come across if they're cool. That's why people like Aaron, because it's cool. Because cool is intuitive. Now, this is probably intentional is what we're thinking here. So this is why I'm still torn on whether or not we're actually addressing this. Because it will be interesting to see if Fujimoto ever comes down on this. Now let me reflect on Fire Punch. Did he come down on anything? Yeah, it was like the same thing. I feel like the thing is like hugging is good and it makes you feel good and it doesn't hurt people, so obviously hugging is good. That's going to be the message of Chainsaw Man.
Part two?
Of all of it.
All of it. Oh my goodness.
That's what Fire Punch
Okay.
is about.
All right. Interesting. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it isn't as clear of a thing in Chainsaw Man.
We have to check back in to see the direction of this lame sword dude. Now, Denji's doing another what face here. We got to get through this thing. Me and EliteAri bullshitted about movies for 30 minutes, so the laptop might go flat.
Yeah, we did.
And then we did every tangent we possibly could have, and we were just talking about how YouTubers are fucking stupid. And authors are actually stupid, but that makes them smart and interesting.
Yeah, except for Yukimura. Yeah.
Yes, we hate that loser. Unless he kills everybody and has Thorfinn kill everybody at the end. That'd be pretty cool. No, we don't like that ending. What am I joking about? What do I actually want? I don't remember. You transferred schools to give Senpai a recruitment pitch. Wait. She calls him Sugo or whatever. Are you sure you aren't being taken advantage of again? Oh, yeah, this is funny. He just had moral conviction. He didn't realize this is the gag, EliteAri. He's fucking an idiot. Or he's not.
Sure.
And people, when they're feeling good, don't feel like they're getting manipulated to do good. And when they're feeling bad, but they're getting manipulated, they think it's bad. It's all about feeling good. That's why hugging is good and doing selfish things is good. We're onto something here, EliteAri. Feeling good makes you justified in your head. What's the other?
That's why we save cats from buildings.
Yes, because you want to save the cat, and so it's just an intuitive thing. Have I said that yet? What was the other? Fuck, the other theme thing in Chainsaw Man. I was going to bring it up, and it was going to be funny.
The growth of Denji.
That happiness is a mood, and fuck Denji's growth. It's not happening. People don't grow. People just want to be happy, and happiness is a mood, EliteAri. And you're never going to be happy for sustained periods of time. Just for 3 days, and then 3 days you're going to be sad. That's the other theme. Everybody keeping up? We've figured it out. That's not the appeal of Chainsaw Man. That's a different thing, right? That video.
We'll get there one day.
Don't worry, I was scripting it a little bit. What was that up to? Taking advantage of again? No, I'm not. I'm doing this of my own free will. Chainsaw Man of all people being a chair. It doesn't sit right with me. Sit right. But feels good. Butts feel good, not butt feel good.
Yes.
True. Chairs are like content. I did read content like 3 times and had to reread it 3 times while I was reading it the first time. And I was like, Are we having like some moment like in Mad Men when Jones suddenly talks about the medium being the message and we're doing some vague esoteric media like literacy thingy and Denji's going to make a really funny point about it was going to be, but no, chairs are content, like they're happy or kind of happy or content. Does content mean happy? Not really. When I think of content, it's like comfortably numb.
It's like, yeah.
That's usually a bad thing. Pink Floyd isn't happy that they've Pink. That's the name of the character in the concept album that Pink Floyd made called The Wall, where Comfortably Numb the song plays. EliteAri, you ever heard that album before?
I don't know music.
Have you heard the song? Oh my god, EliteAri.
I probably have if you sing it, but
that's not even the Comfortably Numb part. Why did I sing that part?
That doesn't. I don't know. I got no idea, Kyle.
You know that one?
Yeah, I'm sure I do, Kyle.
You actually would. It's a hard one to sing, alright? Pink Floyd's good and stuff.
Right.
He cannot put his finger on it now. The child is gone. The dream is gone. You're not going to recognize that part. I was just remembering the lyrics for you. Chairs like content.
Content, yeah.
No, content. In their own way, you know? Yeah, maybe I can't eat steak every day, but I do eat pot stickers and ice cream and other tasty foods. Yes. Because I thought he said, like, I was thinking lick spittle, which is something they say in Fire and Blood to insult bad people. Because, you know.
A pot sticker is a dumpling.
Sticker. Like from Old Boy?
I have no idea what you mean.
Remember in Old Boy, he was fed the same thing every day for 15 years while he was trapped in the thing, and then they got it, and then they go to all the restaurants to try and figure out which restaurant it comes from so that they can track the delivery back to the place where he was staying, and then he beats up everybody in the hallway, and then 20 years later, Chainsaw Man referenced that moment. That was all brought about by pot stickers, and that's also an Old Boy reference, because we did that like 2 chapters ago, and the sushi girl is here. Oh my god, It's his time-traveling daughter and he's going to fuck her. We definitely made that joke last time, right?
I don't think there's any time travel concerning Denji.
It's not Denji. Well, yeah, it's Denji's daughter. And oh my god, it's Isa and Denji here. Mifune.
True.
And we're going to fuck her as Denji. Now, that'd be classic. Now, why did the old boy dude at the end of the movie think that incest was bad, even though he didn't raise it? Well, I guess we already had this discussion. He raised her for like 8 years and stuff. It was intuitive, is the point, EliteAri. Didn't make any sense for him to cut out his tongue like that, but he felt bad. Not me. I'm happy with my normal life, plus a normal life was my dream. Look at Denji trying to tell himself things. I'm not joining the Chainsaw Man Church. And then he's sad. And then he storms off. Forget it. Let's get one thing straight. I didn't transfer here to recruit you. I wanted to be your friend, Denji. Oh, that's so sad. What a little bitch. Who needs friends, especially male ones? Because you're the one who killed Makima and freed me, ... And this is just fucking
Oh.
more confirmation porn that these other fucking idiots are alive, and we have to deal with them in the future. And then he looks over as he leaves, and then he gets a final one in EliteAri. He says, "Too bad. If you came with me, you could sleep with all the women you want to." And Denji does the face that the people have been looking at as we've talked about every tangent in the sun. Because they look intently. They don't tab over, they don't picture in picture, and they definitely aren't not looking at their phones right now. They've been looking at it for an hour and something. And what a face it is. It's great. And then the door creaks shut, and somehow Denji is already at the bottom of the stairs. We have a self-aware gag here. What the did you teleport? I've given what you've said a lot of thought about whether I've also been somebody else's tool. I mean, can you believe Minty took this on face value? What a fucking moron. You're damn right I was a tool. Chainsaw Man Church, sign me up! ! How the fuck is he gonna get laid?
I don't know.
He's
I have no
such
idea.
an idiot.
But it's gonna
Why
happen.
can't
They'll
he
have
sleep
like
with all
some
the
cult
women he
like
wants to
ritual or
now?
something. I don't.
Oh, I guess because if he outed himself as Chainsaw Man, he would be getting laid. So I guess that's the plan. But maybe the Chainsaw Man Church doesn't want him to get laid. Doesn't want him to out his identity and therefore get laid.
I have no idea. I don't think anyone knows at this point what's the intention of this church and everything.
Oh, and then
we
Miller
got
was
the
going on. Why doesn't he just fuck the teacher, the senpai girl, Lamau? Like we didn't just have the fucking last chapter? And that's one woman? God, they're fucking stupid. If your name starts with an M, especially in your... And not even your real name, your fake fucking internet name starts with M, you're a fucking moron. Right,
Yeah,
EliteAri?
that's true. Absolutely, yeah. I did disagree with both Miller, Jesus, not Millie. Actually, I like that, Millie, and Minty quite a lot these last messages from yesterday.
Millie might be
I've
the
never
worst
disagreed
female
more, you know.
name, by the way. I don't know why you just said you like it.
No, but for Miller, calling him Millie, that's kind of cute, right?
No, I don't like that either.
All right.
Does Denji have bite marks on his neck?
No, but every character has those. It's really interesting.
Oh, it's
Even
just like a
Yoshida
little
has.
detail
I
thing.
think Yoshida
I'm
has it every
scrolling up
time.
and I'm seeing Sword Dude have them too.
Yeah, it's like a Fujimotoism.
Yes. Okay. Isn't it just bad that he's motivated by sex?
I mean, in part 1 it was a good thing, but in part 2,
no, obviously it's hilarious and relatable. EliteAri.
True. Yeah. Do we know if Fujimoto's married? We never found out, right?
No.
All right.
I don't know nothing about Fujimoto. I'm be honest. He ate a goldfish or something on a YouTube.
I wonder what he
video
looks like.
You haven't seen the YouTube videos?
I've seen one where he jumps over a chair or something. I think.
I think that's
the
he
levitates.
to the
He
one
tries
where
to
he
levitate.
eats the fish, right, or something. That's all I remember too. I remember exactly what you remember, and I remember somebody else telling me he eats a fish in that video, but I didn't watch it.
Right.
Well, it's a childhood story that he ate a fish in front of the class or something. Just like that old boy,
or it's
dude.
from
He
like
ate that
Goodbye
live
Ari or
animal.
something.
God, everything is about old boy.
Yeah, that was
Too
disgusting.
bad Chainsaw Man is cooler than Old Boy. What a shit movie, huh?
Yep.
Remember how hot the bad guy was? He was pretty cool.
No. I watched Old Boy 9 years ago.
Remember, he was fucking his sister.
Right, that's the one thing I remember.
And then he shoots.
All right, let me go
himself
through
in
my
the-
notes here, right?
Spoiler for Old
So-
Boy, I guess. Oh yeah, I got a battery warning about 10 minutes ago.
Oh my goodness. Okay. We didn't talk about it much, but Denji once again brought up about his dream of living a normal life. There's not
He's
really much
faking
to
it.
say,
He's
but
denying it to himself. He's literally gone on monologues against it at the end of part 1.
Yeah. That's all. That's my only
This
real
is not
note.
like
We talked
Star
about everything
Trek
else.
Picard, bro, or I guess that's the one before that, where at the end he just goes, "I just want a simple farming life. I want to retire to the farm." And that's not what Denji's doing. You fucking idiot. He's not Picard. He wants to fuck.
Yeah, but he also wants to raise his daughter.
Yeah, he wants a girlfriend, and then he wants to cheat on that girlfriend.
Right. Well, he just wants to fit in.
No.
That's what it is, isn't it, Kyle?
He wants
Because
to...
why does he want sex?
Not to fit in,
Like,
you fucking idiot.
He's never. No, well, okay. Let's think of it this way. He's never had sex, right?
No.
How does he know it's gonna be good?
Because he masturbates, EliteAri.
But does he? Maybe he doesn't. We'll never know.
Well, if he didn't, wait, I'm, I guess if he didn't, he wouldn't have a concept. He definitely does. Maybe he had a wet dream one time, and he's like, "I swear not to masturbate, so therefore sex will be gooder."
Yep. I don't know. The point
We don't have
I
to
think you
justify
understand the
why he
point I'm
wants to
making.
fuck you, idiot. What the fuck is this line of
Yeah, okay.
questioning?
Hey, I'm just trying to say that, sometimes goals are just based on what other people think are good things. Sometimes I doubt Denji has some moral like justification for his beliefs. He probably thinks it's a cool thing because other people think it's a cool thing.
Or it feels good.
Well, he wouldn't know if it feels good, but yeah.
He's heard it feels good.
Exactly because other people say it feels good. So he defines himself from what other people think. What an interesting
Is that
fellow
why he
he
wants to
is.
eat food? I guess it is, but that's retarded and reductionist. And obviously, you want to eat food because it tastes good, and you want to fuck because it feels good.
Yeah.
Removed from the
Well, he
context of
wants
the
yeah.
rest of these idiots, it would still be good. Or would it?
That's
Now
very
that's
true.
potentially a deeper philosophical conversation, but not one Denji's having. It's supposed to be
Yeah.
funny and relatable because he's motivated by very simple things because he's a very simple boy.
And he grew up poor with a dad that he killed.
Yeah, something. There was a door and there was a dumb little fucking chainsaw dog and he said don't open the door. Now, why he couldn't open the door, I got no fucking idea. Marky must said something about something, and here we are.
Yes.
11% of the battery remaining.
All right, anything else? You know what we should do every time? We should look back at our predictions we made last time and be like, did we get them correct?
Well,
But
if
I
you
don't
want to write
remember.
them
So
down, you can, but I'm not keeping track of
I
this
probably
fucking shit.
should.
So that was all your notes.
Well, we covered all the other notes. I had a bunch.
We're just good.
Yeah.
We covered everything. You can go on for an
Yeah.
hour and 11 minutes. Probably 10 minutes of that was preamble nonsense, so what a great length.
Yep.
We got to do our customary how long do I have to wait, EliteAri?
Let me have a look actually. Take a guess, Kyle.
Well, it hasn't been 2 weeks in a while, so it has to be 2 weeks now.
The answer is new chapter coming in 6 days.
Oh my goodness. I thought we were later than one day.
Oh, we're perfectly on time.
Well, I feel like we're supposed to come to some sort of conclusion or something, but now EliteAri doesn't have any more notes, and we're asking about the chapter, and the next thing I say is going to be an outro.
The conclusion is that next chapter, Denji will have joined the church, and we're going to explore the church more, and Fami's going to be there and looking and giving and smiling at Denji. And actually, she doesn't smile, does she? I don't know.
She like tilts her head and looks menacing, and it's cool.
Yeah, maybe it'll be like a chapter where Denji is exploring the Chainsaw Man Church, and he keeps seeing these things that are a bit ominous, but he like shrugs them off as like, oh yeah, that's just what they do in church, because he doesn't actually go to church and he has no idea.
Do you think there's an
That's
actual
my
church?
prediction.
There's probably not, huh?
I don't know. Maybe that'd be funny though if he takes into a
It's just
church
like
and
a
there's like
tent.
ritual sacrifices going on or something, and he has no idea because it's like, oh,
And he
churches are
just
funny
ignores
places,
it.
aren't they? Yeah.
Well, who knows? There'll be some fucking stupid shit that'll be pretty funny and something.
Yep. Us a chapter.
Oh, fuck me, no. Jesus Christ, no. Yeah, remember when you all pretending this girl was important or something? Haven't seen her in like 9
Oh my
chapters.
God, Kyle. Yeah. By the way, rereading part two. My God, is the stuff early on so good? Jesus.
Oh my god,
User is
that
just the
boring
best.
Yuko girl.
God, the Yuko arc is just probably the best arc. My God. Anyway.
Nah, she was cool and then she became like a boring demon girl. And then they started fighting.
Yeah, we hate fights.
We do. No fights recently, huh? Except for the old boy one, huh? That was kind of a fight. But we were singing while it was happening, so that was conceptually cool.
Mm-hmm. When are we gonna rank every single chapter in Chainsaw Man and make like a combined tier list or something?
EliteAri does these fucking stupid things where he ranks Attack on Titan episodes like he remembers them. Or like there was different things happening in them.
Yeah, true.
Like episode
There
17 is good because the female Titan showed up. Episode 23 is when they're
great.
fighting her in Shinganshina. But episode 18, actually, I probably could figure out what was happening in each episode of in season 1 doesn't count. I've
Yep.
seen that like 7 times. The rest of it, no, I can definitely do it for season 2. Season 3, episode 4, I have no idea what's happening.
True. But then, what if I gave you the episode name? Then you'd probably figure it out.
Yeah, probably. But we don't have time to
Anyway.
go into this because the laptop's going flat, and this is an Attack on Titan thing. I don't know why EliteAri brought that up. Embarrassing for him, frankly.
It's chapter 139.
Apparently, we will be going beyond Attack on Titan next chapter in like 6 days or something. So fuck you and show back up then. Go and watch EliteAri's shitty videos or something. Probably doesn't even made any. He's lame. Support links in the description below. Thanks.